Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marko and today we are back with more Psychopaths. I will be watching episodes 18 and 19. I'm very excited to see what happens next because I really enjoyed last set of episodes. It was so good. We found out what Sibyl system actually is. And I want to start by saying once again RIP to Kagari. I held some hope in my previous reaction. I was thinking that there is still a chance that he might survive or something, but no, it's definitely not the thing. He is dead, man. I rewatched the episode and it was pretty clear that my boy Kagari has died. That smile in the end and the obvious reason, the Dominator. So fucking creepy, right? The Dominator judges Kagari as a target for paralyzing, right? And then the way the Sibyl system overrides the command, or I guess Toma or Sibyl system itself, right? They're all like connected with those brains. And they just hack basically into Dominator and change the command from paralyzing target to basically decomposing target. And they definitely killed Kagari without leaving any trace of his body, right? And Ginoza and Shinya and Akane and all of them are trying to find some clues to what happened to Kagari, right? They think that he left, right? That he abandoned enforcers and all of that, and seeing his desk in the office, right, with all his like toys and stuff being empty, bro, it was quite sad. So once again, as I said, may he rest in peace, but yeah, they were looking for cameras potentially and all of that, but nothing works down there. The signal doesn't exist unless you are the Sibyl system, right? And we find out that Toma, who was involved in Specimen Case, right, doing those creepy art shows by showing messed up people's bodies, right? Cut body parts and limbs and making like this like art with their bodies and the stuff with bodies being like destroyed with what did they say, they use some sort of chemicals, right? So Toma is Sibyl system, he became Sibyl system. They want criminally asymptomatic people and they wanted Shogun Makishima to join them as well in order to like advance the system to make it more perfect, man. But it's clear as day that they're doing at the end of the day whatever the heck they want, man, and it's still based on a judgment of the human brain, right? Sibyl system, they're literally playing God. It's not like this perfect system, man. Of course it's a very flawed system, and I don't know what did I expect, man, but yeah, it is bunch of brains, right? Like coming together to form a judgment whether the individual in front of them is criminal or not. That has to be stopped, man. I was cheering for Shogun Makishima against Toma during that plane fight, man. And I know how fucked up Shogo is, man, but isn't that crazy? Like, we can agree with what he stands for, right? For people to have the choice, the will to choose, right? The freedom, basically. And he's such a messed up individual and doing these crazy things, but we do have to agree with him, right? At the end of the day. So yeah, I'm glad that he survived, and he immediately calls Shinya and tells him, you wouldn't really like who is in charge of the Sibyl system and what Sibyl system actually is, right? It's not worth standing behind them, bro. I just wanted to let you that. He hangs up, bro. That was fucking wild. So Shinya, of course, gets freaking mind blown that Shogo escaped, and now, I guess, this felt like some middle of the series, and now it feels like we are about to progress into a different part, like the second part of the story or something, where we will have to try and find Shogo again, and Shinya will demand a conversation to learn more from Makishima, man. Also, Psychopaths as a show, like it is action show, right? There is a lot of action. But that hand-to-hand combat, that fighting scene was so fucking smooth, man. I was not expecting it to be that good, man. Makishima and Shinya, when they were fighting, that was very awesome, bro. I really enjoyed that one as well. I just wanted to mention that also. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's go. Alright, guys, everything is ready. Let's begin. The way Shogo, like, broke her legs, man. It was so nasty to see. There is Ginoza, who decided to trust those orders, man. Who is having such a hard time being honest with what he thinks actually deep down. Forbidden to enter the area. Yet another sign that is supposed to help him. Of course, this shouldn't be too surprising. This shouldn't really be. They can just create like the same body. Like the system is still intact. It was just like a pure vessel. It demands explanation. Right, you're bringing him in alive, yeah. They don't want to give up on that. Yeah, he didn't have any like orders. He didn't have any like how do I say this, man? They didn't want to allow Ginoza to actually like talk to Makishima, right? After we spent so much time, bro, chasing him and going through hell to get to this situation, they didn't let Ginoza and the others to know about anything regarding Shogo, right? When he was captured, about interrogating him, imprisoning him, like any of that stuff. And now all of a sudden they put them in charge of this case again because they're so good that they were able to basically locate Makishima, and now they want to use them again. Come on, Ginoza, bro. Come on, stop being a puppet, man. Chance to redeem him yourself, right? I mean, it's not a tough... it's a very tough situation. It's not like he can do, like, something right off the bat here. I'm under strict supervision and to take him off this case. Hence why they're afraid that he might kill Shogo, right? Okay, it's a different division. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Exactly. Protective duty. Yep, and after that conversation, that call from Shogo, he told them Ginoza is still blindly following the system. Yeah, it made them even more excited for potentially getting his brain. Literally. Nobody's there to question the fucking system, man, other than Shinya. They don't have the guts to do it, man. I feel like Ginoza will make that decision at some point. Secretly. So he knows about that as well. Yeah, precisely what they're trying to do.
正義の執行も秩序なら法の外側にいる人間にもう一度昔の制度に立ち戻るしかないでしょう。
Go back to the old system for this one case, eh?
弁護もさせてその上で量刑を時間がかかることやらでも他に方法なんてあっただろう。もっと手っ取り早く誰の迷惑にもならない方法があの時牧島を殺しておけば
To kill him, yeah.
あんたが手を下すのではなくあれないが執行官の俺には失うものなんて何もない。そういうチームワークなんだ。俺だって猟犬の面目役女さ。
She's the one that knocked him out, but she didn't have in it in herself to kill him.
鴻上さん、いつだったか言ってましたよね。でもよくありません。大切なことです。あの言葉のおかげで私この仕事を辞めずに済みました。ねえ、鴻上さん。
That kept pushing her. Will you always be a detective? Yeah, he is a detective, true and true. In his heart, man, no matter what his job description is at the moment. Son and a father. He's asking his pops, man. No right answer, only compromise. Protect yourself.
こいつはご主人様と犬のボール遊びだ。逆らえば折檻されるだけ。だったら身の置きどころを変えるんだよ。犬でもご主人様でもない。
Neither dog nor master. Just bouncing and rolling.
一見無様に見えるかもしれんが、実は一番傷つかないし疲れない。それが賢い立ち回りってもんだ。
Wow, the fatherly advice. Too much for you to handle. It's pretty evident, yeah.
ただ低い方を目指して転が。
随分とひどいアドバイスがあったもんだ。
It is because he cares for him.
俺よりもお前の方が回ると思ってたんだがな。
きっと年の子ってやつだろ。
So he's basically trying to make him not dig too deep into this case.
やはり鴻上の戦力は欠かせない。
飼い主の手を噛む
要件はいない。あんたがよく口にする刑事の勘。
Yep, he has it.
俺が持ち合わせることのなかった才能だ。
I meant, yeah, Shinya has it, but he doesn't.
しまえばこっちのもんだ。あとはどういう口実を。
What excuse shall I come up with? He wants to involve Shinya in this case, no matter what, because he knows how valuable he is, and especially when it comes to Makishima. Radical idea like this. Who are these folks? Some other detectives? Kagari and Aoyanagi, Division 2. We can't really waste time sitting around the lab, okay? Temporarily have you, okay? And one of her enforcers switch places, and she accepted. Shinya is temporarily joining Division 2. It's that guy probably, right? Yes, ma'am. Man, I really love character designs in this show. A lot of like very pretty characters. Hop in. Oh, what the fuck? Why are drones active? Code K32. Bro! A fucking granny. Oh, this is how much they're keeping an eye on him? Yeah, Kasei.
ここで減らず口を叩ける君の精神構造は全くもって理解に苦しむな。いいや、説明には及ばない。ギノザ君、ここは口を開くほど墓穴を掘る局面ではないかね。個人の裁量による判断も
Knowing when to quit is important, so the more he says, the worse situation his will be.
断固たる確かにある執行官が今重大な背任を犯そうとしているわけだが、この場面にどう対処する？具にもつかない決断力を示すことはできるか？
And flawless decisiveness. Bro, this is the moment, here we go. And first it will target. He's using Dominator. Wait. Is she really doing this? She wants to make him kill Shinya? He's not going to do it, bro, of course. Bro, get her off of you, man. She might pull the trigger. Wait, what the fuck? Who shot him? It has to be Masaoka. It has to be Masaoka. No, it's Akane. The Dominator is broken. Bitch! Yeah, she was doing the similar thing like with Kagari, right? Basically hacking the Dominator and showing higher crime coefficient. Jesus, that was tense. So fucking close, man. Damn, didn't know that they're keeping an eye on him like that, man. They're not even trusting Ginoza, which makes sense. But it's also a bit sad, it's complicated, it really is. She went through a lot in these 18 episodes, yeah. Stalin countermeasures. Look at her painting her nails. 6 more days. He's going to use it for something. For investigation. Okay, he has the helmet. What the fuck, Shion? I don't think we're each other's type. They definitely, like, don't feel like they would be a pair, right? Even though they're both so great, but they're a lot different. Have some whiskey. It's ready. Yeah, he's keeping it ready. Safe house for an emergency. He's giving him the keys of the house. Bro, what a guy. What a guy. You know how all of this, how much it means to Shinya, bro, because of his body, Sasayama and everything. Ah. There he goes. He's leaving with a helmet. That way he can bypass the who checks and all of that crap, right? And Masaoka gave him the keys to the house. And the law can't protect people. Is to step outside the law. So that was the letter that we saw earlier. Damn. He basically quit. He quit the enforcers for good. It's beyond, right, his job. You'll be in a position to judge me. Fulfill your duty with no mercy. Oh God. Ha. Fuck. Wow. Oh, that was super fucking emotional, man. Took me a while to realize, bro, that he's actually quitting. He was basically talking about that, man. And especially after the situation with Ginoza and them almost killing him because of that Kasei bitch. I mean, it's not her, it's the Sibyl system, literally. She's like a cyber. That was like basically like a realization for Shinya. Yeah, this is 100% over when it comes to me being able to do anything here, man. He wanted to pursue justice to protect people, but he realized right now that the law can't protect people and that they literally don't want to do it right now, man, and that they're just so fucking greedy. They just want Makishima captured, right? They don't really want to bring justice, and we know why is that, of course, but yeah, Shinya is definitely right, and he took the helmet. The countermeasures for the helmet will be in place for 6 days, but yeah, he used it to get out and to bypass, I guess, the checks the psychopath readings across the scanners that they have in town, and he is in Masaoka's place, which he used when he was in police force, right? So yeah, he knew what was coming, man. He is a wise man, bro. He knew what was coming, so he prepared that shit, and he had one last drink with him right before he leaves, bro. So yeah, he's super nice dude as well, and I like how protective his advice was for Ginoza, man, to be the ball between the master and the dog, right, and to kind of like lay it down a little bit, to not be to not act on your own and disobey the master, and also not to like suck up to master and do whatever the heck they want, but just to be the ball and the bounce around, right? Sometimes that's the best in order to protect yourself, right? So yeah, that was definitely like a advice that father would give to a son, man. That goes to show you how much he loves him and how much he cares for him still, man. But Ginoza, we didn't still get that moment when he's saying like, fuck it, man, this is all like bullshit. Sibyl system is flawed. They're doing too many fishy things with Makishima, right? And with all that Shinya told him about the conversation with Makishima and everything that he said in this episode, he still chooses to trust Sibyl system. And I'm not gonna pretend like it's something easy to do, right? Especially like putting yourself in their shoes. But fuck, I really want Ginoza to finally like snap back and realize that they're full of shit, man. But I also do realize that it's very dangerous and that it could easily lead to his like death, man. So yeah, really awesome episode. So we have one more. Let's go. Yeah, that ain't Dominator. That's a classic revolver. In the picture, yeah, this is Masaoka's place. Look at them, bro. Look at little Ginoza. It seems like it's pretty cold. Ooh. He has the bike as well. Nice. Back to this, it's getting worse. Transparent shadow. Just like Shinya and his pops.
いいえね。相棒が昔はどうなりましたか？相棒ではなくなった。今は部下なんですよ。皮肉なものです。
It is.
ああなるまいと保身に徹してきたというのに、その結果がこれでは。職場の方にはこち
It's
ら
a
から待っ
therapy
てください。
program.
今はまだ困る。ギノザさん。先生、やり過ごしてみせますよ。こちらとしては結果に責任は持てませんよ。今の同僚。
Akane, watching her gives me hope. She's hope for everyone, man, basically.
心の持ちようでどうに。
Oh, the psychologist dude.
サイガ先生。
Saiga, Professor Saiga, he's really awesome. He's insane at reading people, bro. You're even carrying a gun. You can tell, bro, he's crazy. Even the type. Yeah, this is scary at this point. Observation, logical thinking. Super perceptive and intelligent dude, bro. The office is getting smaller and smaller by the day. Of course they know.
どこにいますかね。
奴の顔は割れているが、暴動の余波で監視システムの何割かはまだ調整中だ。完全復旧まではあと5日。
5 days before the system is completely restored.
いい
Who
え
knows what he's up
必
to?
ず仕掛けてきます。あの男は追い詰められて諦めるようなタイプじゃない。最後の最後
Definitely.
この世界を試さずにはいられない。システムに守られたこの社会に。
He's a player in this game of life, as he said.
マキシマ将軍。
Yeah, that was a calculated move as well, for sure.
だと思うけど大丈夫。
まあ落ち込んでる場合じゃありませんし。
こんなお姉さんでよかったら話し相手になるわよ。
Nice. She wants to vent.
そういえば人に愚痴ってないな。鴻上さんが
Shion is so dope.
本物の人殺しになっちゃうなんて絶対に嫌です。
何もかも。
心配なら色素判定してみます。朝自分でチェックしてびっくりしちゃいました。こんなことになったのにペイルターコイズ。私どれだけ薄情なんだろう。
It's not that
心と
definitely,
サイコ
man.
パスは別のものよ。
Exactly.
サイコパスって何なの？
Oh, bro. Shout out to Shion for this, man. I kinda definitely needed that.
なかなかうまくいかなくて。
And Akane's view check, as always, is pretty
あと
clear.
5日で首都圏のセキュリティネット
He's
ワー
such
ク
a
が完全復
pure-hearted
旧する。
person.
刑事課の分析官から仕入れた情報です。
Wait,
もう一度何かしでが苦戦するわけだ。
you mean it's basically
サイガ
crazy?
先生の印象は
The Saiga probably knows what the fuck you were thinking all times.
政治犯というものが存在するとすれば、あの男のことだろうな。テロリスト、アナーキスト、アジテーター、民衆に興味のないんじゃない。ところでアナーキズムの定義とは、
支配と権力の否定で
The
す。
man of governing and
混
authority.
乱と無秩序。
人間的なシステムの構築。
That's what he's
私は
after,
ア
I
ナーキ
guess.
ストに近いが、
Yeah,
彼ほど破壊を好むとなると、本来の語義からだいぶ離れる。
yeah.
非人間的な
言葉を借りれば、理想的な官僚とは憤怒も不公平もなく、さらに憎しみも激情もなく、愛も熱狂もなく、ひたすら義務に従う人間のことだという。
It's hard to find those people.
にシビラの正体を知ったと言っていました。お前が命を懸けて守るようなものではないとも。
マックス・ウェーバーからもう少し引用しよ
More Max Weber.
う。官僚性的行政は、そしてそれを秘密にすることで、
When the knowledge secret increases their
マキ
superiority.
シマはその優越性を
この社会はかなりの危険ラインまで脅かされた。そして厚生省からマキシマに対して何らかの提案があった。
Spot on.
だがその提案を拒絶した。
一度録画か録音付きで、そのマキシマじゃないな。純粋に捜査協力のためにだよ。
To help investigation. Yeah, he would be super useful by
どん
reading
な風
him.
に参加してくると思う？
Wow.
あいつは
He would. Or respond by quoting. Oh, yeah, he does like quoting. We already saw that.
システムというより施設の最悪の発展系。最小の人数で最大の囚人を引用するかもしれない。
Bro, he already did.
なるほど。
They know so much about him.
そういう男です。
Yeah.
似ていると思うか。
理解できる点はあります。マキシマの過去は何も分かっていません。
They're not exactly the same, but there are similarities.
奴の人生には重大な転換点があった。
Critical turning point in his life.
おそらく
Alienation, yep. Made him feel super lonely.
人間としてカウントされないのと同じでは。
Didn't really think about that.
なるほど。案外そんな気分がマキシマの原点。
Yep, maybe those are the roots deep down,
とはい
right?
え全て
つもりはない。
はい。
片付けが終わったら書斎に来なさい。面白いもの見せよ
う。以上のように、鴻上信也
I
の性
freaking
格
love
と
this
思考を
show.
理解し、行動パターンを予測するにあたって、最も適任なのは我々刑事会。
So, let me go back. He was talking about Shinya,
書斎
right?
に来なさい。
以上の正午の追跡は引き続き我々一係が担当する。
Both of them.
お嬢ちゃんも
でなきゃダメなんだ。俺たちなら鴻上を撃つ前に投降を呼びかけることだって。
なあ。
And Masaoka knows exactly where he is. I mean, not at the moment, but...
たとえこうが投降したとして
Oh
も、
shit.
あいつは施設以上、俺たちはあいつと命のやり取りをするしかない。だったらいっそ三係に任せて。
人事で済ませって言うのか。指を加えてみよう。
Oh god.
あいつにマキシマを殺させるために。
He doesn't anything bad. Doesn't want anything bad to happen to Shinya and to his son as well.
いや、犯罪行為だぞ。
Or to make his son kill him or something.
ドミネーターだけはごまかせない。今この場で犯罪。どいつもこいつも。俺を置き去りにして
Everybody leaves me behind.
勝手に向こう側に行きやがって。あんたも鴻上もそんなに正義の味方になりたいのか。
正義じゃない。執念だ。
It's an obsession.
他にもっと賢く積み上げてきた全てが嘘になる。そういう瞬間があるんだよ。
それが貴様ら執行官の意地だと。
執行官だからじゃない。
This is what you'd call a man's pride.
だったら俺には俺の意地がある。鴻上のバカは必ず。
もうダメだな。
He's very stubborn.
ただ、今の状況下で即座に手駒に。
He's attached to the fucking Sibyl system.
なんだと？それは皆の総括による結論なのか？
Final collective decision by everyone. The Sibyl system. Oh, some internal
いや、
conflicts.
今この要領では理解しきれない。
Understand with my current
一旦そ
capacity.
ちらに戻っ
Go
て
back
コンセ
there
ンサスを
to
取り
check the consensus by all the
何なん
brains.
ですか。
目をつけられていない。
Okay.
ここを使ってるのは元大学教
Former
授やジャ
college
ーナリスト、
professors,
評論家、
journalists,
文学
critics,
者
literally
シビラ
scholars
システムによって用済みになっ
and
たとされ
determined
た
that they're
人
no longer needed.
今でもこう
Let's show it so quickly. Ways to cause a complete collapse of the Sibyl system in 5 days. That's Saiga's thread.
みんな面白い遊びだと思って乗ってき
I
て
think it is an interesting game.
一番面白いと思った
Find the joke you think is the funniest.
お前とマキシマは似た者同士だそのインスピレーションを信じてみよう
Leak classified information to foreign countries.
どうした
気になる文章。
Something caught my eyes. What?
食料不足でシビラシステム。
Do food shortage.
ハイパーオーツ。
セントがハイパーオーツを原料と
Process
す
were
る
made
加
by
工食
hyper
品です。
oats.
究極の収穫効率を誇る遺伝子組み換え麦、ただ一品目に依存しています。
Okay.
多様性を失った大量の達する可能性もある。
これがマキシマの次の狙いかも。
食料の自
Food
給
self-sufficiency. Holy fuck, how did we end up here, bro? GMO?
人口の激減とシビラシステムの完成により人口の都市部への動かせない農地における第一次産業はもはや完全自動化を余儀な
The
く
complete automation, okay. Yeah, they don't need farmers anymore.
善玉ウイルスによる農業という職種は消え失せた。今では北陸全域が人口ゼロの巨大穀倉生産基地。
Zero population.
もし仮に農作物の健康管理にトラブルが生じたら単一品種のハイパーを打てば
日本は再び食料を輸入しなければなりません。
Yep, from
他国に
overseas.
対するコミュニケーションを拒絶していたそれを急激に改めなければならない。
Exactly.
食料不足によって日本国民全体の犯罪係数が上昇。
Holy cow.
食料輸入を解禁すれば国境警備は犯罪係数の測定そのものが無意味になるかも。
それを実現するためには
They will show how Sibyl system is useless. An expert's help on the food.
意図的に加担した。その自覚がある以上、次に抜き打ち検診を食らったら
That'll be it for me. Oh god. Really? That will be shown on his psychopath? Another dead flag, bro. But he's so dope, man. But why would they come here? Dropping all the dirty work on you, after all. Me neither, bro. Me neither. There is Akane still in the office, thinking about Kogami Shinya. Who is it? Oh, it's a drone. Don't you dare do anything to her, you motherfuckers! Why? I will now tell you the truth about everything. What the fuck? For a second, I was really scared because I remembered during the scene when Kasei was holding Ginoza's gun as well, and when she was about to hack into Dominator in order for Ginoza to literally kill Shinya, Akane shot at Shinya, right? And Kasei looked back at her like this girl, right? I'll keep my eye on her as well. So I thought maybe she sent like some drone or something to attack her or anything. But no, the Dominator shows up there in this, like, I guess, like moving little drone, right? It delivers the Dominator. She picks it up. And maybe it's the trigger because she picked it up. Tsunemori Akane, right? I will tell you everything. Now, who could that be? I don't know. It's a female's voice, but the Dominator always speaks through that female voice. Is it somebody's brain in Sibyl's system? Like, did human brain, one of the brains, go rogue? Or something? And they're delivering like useful information, how to counter all of this to Akane specifically, man. Like, I have no idea. Maybe it has something to do with also Kasei being quite surprised by the consensus, by the final decision made by all the brains. And that was also a very interesting part to me. Kasei was shocked with what they came up with, the Sibyl system, right? So I'm wondering if that has to do something with this, man. But yeah, Saiga and Shinya Kogami, man, holy fuck, bro. These characters are way too smart, bro. It's honestly so hard to keep up with their ideas, man. Who would have thought, man? He literally posted a fucking thread like how to tear down the Sibyl system in these 5 days, because 5 days until the repairs are finished when it comes to the scanners and all of that. So because they rely on Sibyl system, the population is being smaller and smaller, right? The farming and the crops and whole agriculture, everything became so automatized, right? It's all basically machines. They have these oats that are genetically modified, right? They are basically growing their own like GMO food, and that's basically the main source for Japanese people, right, of food. And we break that system, that automotive system, there will be nobody to feed the country. So they will have no choice but to import food from other countries and to get in touch with other countries overseas as well, and to import that large amount of foods, man. They will have to loosen up on the security, as they said, and there will be many foreigners and migrants coming in there as well, man. They will all, like, I guess they would all be like targets for Dominator, but they wouldn't be able to like simply use the Dominator like that, because the people from all these countries, man, they wouldn't be able to hide it, right? So that's a very, very fucking genius plan, man. Basically, if that happens, that's a surefire way, right, to debunk and expose Sibyl's system, bro. So if they manage to do that, it's pretty much GG's. And Shinya and Saiga basically came to this point together, right? But it was mostly Saiga's idea, but also with the help of Kogami Shinya, because he thinks exactly like Makishima. He was like inspiring him, pushing him to read through these jokes, to pick up on something that seems interesting to him, because that's something that Makishima will choose as well, man. And I have no doubt that he is thinking about that plan as well. Also, I really loved when they were talking about Makishima, and that there was an important moment in his life that made him do a drastic change, right? And to start doing all of this messed up shit. So yeah, growing up in Sibyl system and being denied by it, right? Learning that your psychopath cannot be read and you're the only one, right? All of these people can be read with psychopaths and all of that, and you can't. It is kind of dehumanizing and alienating, right? And maybe he even had trouble with his family when it comes to personal relationships and all of that. And if you add the stuff with psychopaths, yeah, it can make people go into some dark places, like what probably happened with Makishima as well. Really, really enjoyed these 2 episodes, man. I really didn't like the vibes when Saiga said that next time somebody checks me, right, it will be over for me. So he will probably be labeled as latent criminal because of him helping Shinya, right, to get Makishima. So yeah, I really, that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, because Saiga is this super nice dude, but he's so fucking intelligent, and his ability to read people is so unmatched, man. So yeah, I feel bad about that. Hopefully nothing happens, but yeah, that scene really gave me big red flags, but we will see. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See you, guys.